All right, we're back behind the shop again. We're going to try out two of our best-selling 30 cal suppressors now. All right, we have Diligent Defense, the Enticer S, and we also have the Ruger, the new RXD, the Ruger Dead Air collab. All right, so we're back here going to try these out. The Enticers, when we get them in, it's only about every 6 months or so we get a big shipment in. We have them now, obviously, but they are incredibly popular, and they're supposed to be one of the quietest on the market. I've actually never shot one. Tyler, have you shot one?
I have. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have. They're pretty damn quiet, and then this is again the STI. So we wanted to get something similar weight, similar size. I mean, they're really close. And if you've seen Siler Co, the Scythe as well, that they have the e-brake just like this too. But this was probably our best seller, so we decided to go with this to compare between the two because everybody kind of knows what Diligent sounds like. But you'll hear it in this video between the two. I haven't heard this yet. They shot it yesterday. They heard it. So I'm pretty excited for it. 300 Blackout's definitely my favorite go-to suppressor caliber.
So we've got this on one of the Rossi single shots. We wanted to get it as quiet as we possibly could. I got our fancy decibel meter again. You know, when we're about to science the shit out of this one. So Tyler, go ahead.
That's the first round pop.
All right, first round pop was 98.2 decibels. All right. 91.3, so that is quieter than the 22 cans. We got the RXD hooked up. We're gonna try a couple shots out of this and see what we come up with.
Oh, come on. That first round pop for that was quieter than the second shot on that Diligent there. And that was lighter kick too. I think mostly due to that e-brake, but yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not sure. I was watching what I'm getting here on this meter is I think him cocking the hammer is actually louder than the gunshot, which is wild. But I only saw it go up to like 73 decibels, which is, I mean, it was insanely quiet compared to the Diligent. But let's go try it again.
Come on now.
That one was actually a little bit louder. It was 89, but still, that is insanely quiet. We have a real decibel meter coming. It should be here in a couple days. Not a fancy one, but it'll be better than my damn cell phone. All in all, the Dead Air Ruger RXDs, incredibly impressive. I mean, we sell a ton of suppressors here. We both own half a dozen suppressors. We've shot a bunch. That's probably the most impressive 30 cal suppressor that I've ever seen.
I totally agree. It's lightweight. I mean, it would be even good for hunting too. There's a few calibers you can still shoot through this, even being in Ohio here, that we can still run it with. Being so lightweight, it adds no extra pressure to you walking around out there. On top of that, that recoil, like I said, it's soaked up so much of that with that e-brake. I had second thoughts about that, thinking that the e-brake is gonna add sound. Typically, the brakes will send sound back to the user, but there was none. It's all dispersed by that end there. So definitely a cool one.
Way impressive, way better than we thought. We knew Dead Air puts out good stuff, but this is leaps and bounds ahead of where we thought it would be. All right, we've got them. We've got other cans as well. We've got a bunch of the Diligents, a bunch more showing up tomorrow, which the Diligents are still incredibly quiet. They're also significantly cheaper than these. So something to come look at. So give us a shot, give us a holler, come see us.